popped up on their radar as well. But yeah, thanks for thinking of him. I'm sure he'd be very, very pleased to think that people were thinking of him. But I'm sure he's okay. Knowing Pete, he's probably just up to his eyes in soldering and sticky diagrams and stuff. But yeah, I'll check in on him, no problem. Thanks for that. Over.
M0 XMX, M7 MNW returning. Yes, thanks very much. Yes, much appreciated. Yes, I know he's usually around quite a bit, you see, and it's just sort of when people sort of mention that they hadn't heard from him for a bit. It was just a bit unusual, really. So I just wanted to make sure he's okay, really. But yeah, it's good to speak to yourself. What's the weather like where you are? Back to you.
Yeah, I would imagine much similar to what you've got. Windy, no rain as such, bit in the air, but not really anything to speak of. And hopefully that's about as bad as it's going to get. I don't think we're going to see anything crazy. I think Scotland's going to get it a lot worse. But fingers crossed it doesn't affect too many people's Easter. Can't hang around, sorry, I'm just in the middle of something. But anyway, yeah, I'll pass on the message to Pete, no problem. Thanks very much for the call and thanks for thinking about him. I'm going to go back to listening now, unless otherwise called. M0XMX73.
Yes, M0XMX, M7 MNW. Yes, thanks for that. Much appreciated. 7-3s, and enjoy the rest of your Easter weekend. And hopefully we should, hopefully not too badly affected by the weather. And there we go. Yeah. So 7-3s for now. M7 MNW going clear. Back to listening, and also thank you to the HubNet team for the use of the system.
M0XMX, G0 CDX for you, Mike.
G0 CDX, hello Paul. Loud and clear, no problem. Hopefully the weather's treating you okay up there, over.
Okay, Mike, yeah, weather's reasonable. It's pretty grey, but and some very fine rain signs, very fine. But other than that, not a problem. We've just been out into Darlington to our butchers every go to get bits. Although you go out these days to get a few bits and you spend like £100, and you're not even bought anything that you know that's of any expense. It's just so easy to spend money these days. Anyway, heard you talking about Peter. I'd imagine that he's been playing with that mesh core a lot, hasn't he? I imagine that's still particularly his fancy. I call it mesh mash, but don't know if you're into it, but it's not for me. I've seen messages that are sent backwards and forwards, and I sort of thought, I don't want to get involved in that. But anyway, how's things at your end, Mike? What are you up to over the bank holiday? M0XMX, G0 CDX.
Yeah, not too much actually, Paul. Obviously the weather's not too great. I've got to nip back home on Monday. Ted's got a little operation on Tuesday, and then I'll probably be back up here Thursday, I guess. And then, yeah, just see how the weather goes, really. Just doing a few odd jobs and tinkering and, yeah, just finding more jobs and finding more reasons to go out spending money. But you know how it goes. M0XMX, over.
Yeah, Roger. Well, when you're living in a van, I imagine that space is at a premium, and you're always looking at improving things for your lifestyle. we're away in a van on Monday, I think. So we've got the weekend to ourselves. I think tomorrow night we're probably going out for a curry in a hurry. But other than that, a lot else planned at the minute. We just bought a new setup. We need a new table in the van. So the standard setup just don't really work for us. So we just bought one of those table feet that you screw on, and I'm going to be doing that today. Sorting that out. But other than that, not a lot doing it, and just enjoying being retired, Mike. I wonder how long it is. How long are you retired now, or are you still working? And also, did you say yesterday that you'd actually had a kidney removed? Back to you, G0CDX.
Yeah, okay, so, no, not retired, still work full-time, although I work remotely, and as you know, it doesn't really involve very many hours a week. Second thing, no, so what they did was they put a stent in between my kidney and my bladder, I think, but it's only a temporary one. So what I mentioned yesterday was I'm in the hands of the NHS. I need to go back and have that taken out at some stage, but no doubt they'll leave it till the point where it starts to degrade and it's 10 times harder to take out. So, but the consultant in Dubai said it should be taken out within 6 months, and that was in January. So the clock's ticking and nobody seems too bothered, to be honest. So what can I do? Yeah, so, what else? Oh yeah, no, I don't, well, it's a bit of a hard one to say. So, when I'm up here, I don't live in the van, I only sleep in the van. I've got this woodland lodge in 26 acres of forest, and it's basically, what is it? It's around about, I don't know, 1,000 square feet, I don't know, something like that. You know, it's got a bathroom and kitchen, and the main thing is it's got a log burning stove, so I cook all my meals on the log burning stove, fueled by logs that have been chopped down by the forestry guys, and then they bring the logs to me, big, and then I use my chainsaw and my axe to break them. And then that performs the heating of the lodge and the cooking in the lodge. So now I spend 90% of my time in the lodge with Ted, and just go back into the van on the evening to sleep. So yeah, it's pretty good over.
Yeah, okay, mate, G0CDX returning. Sounds idyllic, actually, living in a lodge. But are you not allowed to sleep in a lodge overnight? Is there no bed in there? I wonder how that works. But sounds good to me, mate. Sounds like you're enjoying life, and as you say, if you're getting is the wood free, or do you have to pay for it? My thoughts on your kidney with the stent you were talking about was, I know you had the operation done in Dubai under your insurance. Well, you know, maybe because it's got to come out, can't you say, well, it's ongoing treatment for the problem that I had whilst I was in Dubai, and have it removed privately? Mike, it might be something emailing them about and saying, I had an operation done under you, and now I've got to have a second operation to remove the stent. Can I also claim for that? They can only say no, can't they? But it's part of that treatment, if you know what I mean. I mean, it's say, for argument's sake, you were having sort of long-term physiotherapy, they would pay for it, wouldn't they? So just a thought. Other than that, yeah, the lodge sounds lovely. And sorry to hear Ted's got to have a small operation. I hope it's nothing too serious. Back to you, Mike, G0 CDX.
M0XMX returning. Yeah, no, it's just to remove a little lump. It doesn't mean anything, it's just that they said it's not going to get any smaller. So better to do it when it's small rather than wait till it gets big, and then it's a bit more of a major operation. Yeah, I'll have a word with the insurance company about that and see if that one can fly. The company actually wanted me to move out to Dubai, but to be honest with you, the only benefit of me moving out there was the health cover, and yeah, if I wanted health cover, then I could just buy it here. But yeah, it's too hot out there, and yeah, I like it in the UK for all its failings. And thankfully here, I don't really, I don't have a television. I watch like on-demand stuff through the internet. So I'm subjected to all the bad news that I want, rather than that's forced on me by the television companies. What was the other thing? Oh yeah, I could sleep in here if I wanted to. I've maximised the space and not got a bed in here, so I've got where there should be a bedroom. I've got all my racking in there with all my tools and chainsaws and stuff like that. And yeah, the wood's free. I mean, literally, they welcome the fact that people are going to use it, because otherwise it just piles up and it doesn't rot too quickly. So yeah, literally, every weekend they're chopping down trees. And then you just go for a walk in the forest with a wheelbarrow or a bag, pick up a load of logs, bring them back, and that takes care of the morning. And then the afternoon is just doing other stuff. So yeah, it's a brilliant way of life. Just looking out my window at the moment, there's a squirrel on the bird feeder. There's a pheasant there. And there's various birds that come and go, like cuckoos and all sorts of different, grey tits, blue tits, owls. Yeah, it's just magical. There's no noise, there's no cars, because you're probably a mile away from the nearest road, so there's nothing, just woods and birds. So yeah, it's absolutely lovely. And watching the woods change colour over the last 2 weeks, the green's starting to come out and turning into a... So yeah, very, very, very lucky to have this place. Anyway, I'm going to have to crack on with my job sport, if you don't mind, but nice to hear from you again, and thanks for the advice on the insurance. I will look into that. But yeah, have a nice weekend, have a nice Easter, and look forward to seeing you again very soon. Oh, and then I can tell you about the upgrades that I've done on the van. Speak to you soon, Paul, from M0XMX. Now, back to Mon.
Yeah, you're right, Mike, but no worries. Yeah, I mean, as far as the insurance, it might be worth a try. You maybe could get the operation done a lot quicker than waiting for the NHS. But, you'll have to try and see what they say. Yeah, your living condition sounds fantastic. I think for me, it probably wouldn't work. I don't think I could live on my own like that, Mike, to be honest. Incidentally, how's your mum? Wondered how she's doing. And I can't remember where home is for you. I know where it is at the moment. It's in Beverley, but whereabouts in the UK or is your mum based? And you must have a property somewhere down south somewhere, but I can't remember where. Anyway, good to hear you, Mike, and have a very nice Easter weekend, and we'll catch up with you soon. M0XMX G0 CDX.
Yeah, Roger, Paul. She's in Burton-on-Trent, so nearly 2 hours drive, but it's not too much of a problem. I've got the tow car, so I don't have to keep moving the van, you know, all that packing away plates and glasses and stuff. So, so no, the van typically stays here unless I'm off on one of my journeys, and I drive back in the little car, which is great because it'll do twice as many miles to the gallon as what the van will. So yeah, all good. Okay, catch you later, mate. Bye for now.
Yeah, sorry, Mike. Have a good day, G0CDX.
Yeah, G0CDX is M6MBO. Got a little bit of a problem. I don't know if you can help at all. Back to you, Paul.
Probably not, but ask me the question and I'll see if I can answer it, Bob. But you're sounding all right at the moment. Go ahead.
Yeah, M6MBO. Yeah, I'm using the node at the moment, not the gateway. The gateway 2 or 3 times recently has gone off and you just get a dial-in tone on it. And I've tried to reset it again today and it's not having it. It's just dial-in tone all the time. Any ideas? Back to you.
Having never had a gateway, I don't really know. It sounds like if you've got a dialing tone, that you need to put in a DTMF tone to reactivate it. That's what it sounds like to me. I don't know what your DTMF tone is to open it up, but it sounds like it just needs reactivating, Bob. But not being anywhere near you, not knowing too much about gateways. I'm sure there's loads of people in here that got gateways that come up and give you the answer, so I can't really give you an answer, but it does sound like, you know, that you've either got to put a DTMF tone to reactivate it. Other than that, I don't have many ideas, but back to you, G0CDX.
Yeah, M6MBO. Yeah, it's the same as the nodes, RPG nodes. Peter set it up. It's actually his. I just look after it. But it's just getting the dial-in tone all the time. It's done it 2 or 3 times beforehand recently, and I've managed to get it working again the same way as you do the nodes. But it's not working this time. So I just thought you're a man of a lot of knowledge, so I thought I'd ask you. Back to you.
Yeah, okay, Bob. Well, I'm sorry I can't give you an answer on that one. I mean, I know they're similar to a node, and the way you fire up the node is you either put DTMF in. I don't try star 55, Bob. Star 55 on your handheld. That might open up HubNet, but you got to disconnect first from your node and turn your node off. So turn your node off and then try. You key the mic and then star 55. I'm not sure if that'll do it, but try. G0CDX.
Yeah, Roger. Yeah, it's the same as the nodes. I've tried all that, but it still just comes back with a dial-in tone. And it normally works, but on this occasion it's not working. So it may. I had one problem some time back. Peter come on and reset all the details on the card. But I don't know if that's going to be the answer this time. He's done it online, but I expect I'll hear from him. I left a message on his voicemail, so I expect I'll hear from him eventually when he wakes up. I've been a bit asleep. But anyway, yeah, I just thought, as soon as I heard you, I thought I'd just ask him. We'll see what happens anyway. I want to try and get it back on for everybody else's benefit more than mine. So I've got the nodes anyway. I've got two of them. I've got two nodes and one gateway, so it's normally pretty good. Alright, I'll say 7-3s to you, and I'll catch you later. You take care of yourself. Don't do anything I wouldn't do. Bye for now.
Yeah, okay, Bob. Well, I think if you fired up an email to Peter, he'll probably come on and remotely sort it out for you. Good luck with it, but you know, you got your note there, so as you say, it's for other people. But I know that your gateway has got really good coverage within the within the Dudley area, and lots of people use it. So yeah, good luck with it, mate. Catch you soon. Have a nice weekend. M6 MVOGZ DX 73.
Yeah, 73. Yeah, I'm at Paul.
M6NVO, MM9SRU. Afternoon, Bob. Just heard you talk to Paul there. And this is Gordon. I wonder where your gateway, when you powered it off, you got your handheld on the frequency, is the IP address that it's announcing the same as the IP address it's set? Maybe the IP address is changed. So I know a few people that's gateways that have went wonky donkey after the clock's changed.
Good
So
afternoon. The time is 1:00 p.m.
Yeah, so maybe it's something like that the IP address is changed. I don't know if Peter set it up as static or dynamic. MM9SRU.
Good afternoon. The time is 1 p.m.
Yeah, M670. I think it was set up as static, but strangely enough, it's not coming up with an IP address when you turn it on. So it's just coming up with a dial tone. I've tried 3 different radios, all on the frequency and everything, and it's not working. So it's a bit strange. As I said once before, some time back, I think it was about a year ago, something went wrong. Peter came on, and he connected up through the internet, and spent a little while on that, and he reset the card that's in it, the memory card. He reprogrammed that, and it was fine now. I don't know if it's the same thing gone again. I've got no idea. I just wait and see what Peter does. Just hopefully, if you hear it, let them know that I've got the problem. And it's not me that's worried more than anything. There's a lot of other people around this area that not using it and can't use it at the moment. Anyway, I'll say 7-3, so I'll let you get on. But wait just for any comments. Over to you.
Yeah, cheers, Bob. Have a nice weekend, and yeah, it'll be something silly. It normally is. But usually the telltale sign is if you get a different IP address or that. It could be something like that. Or maybe just an internet issue. But it's strange that you've tried 3 different radios with the DMF and it's still giving you the same thing. So it's like, it sounds like the software isn't booting up into what it should be doing. Okay, enjoy your weekend. Catch up with you later. I'm sure you'll get a hold of Peter. I think he's became the Scarlet Pimpernel. There's a lot of people looking for him. Hopefully that wasn't his door that was getting kicked in Portsmouth with the armed response police. All the best. Cheers to now. MM9SRU.
Yeah, M67. Yeah, you take care of yourself. It'll get sorted out eventually. I just want it to work. I use it occasionally, but it's a lot more other people in this area that use it more than me, and just like them to be able to use it. Anyway, 7-3, catch you all later. Bye for now.
Just had a thought there about IP addresses. Perhaps turn your router off, Bob. Leave it off for a couple of minutes and switch it back. The router might need it yourself. 73G0CDX.
Yeah, Roger. Yeah, the nodes are working alright, because I'm going through the nodes to speak to you. Same system, same IP system, but it's just the gateway that's not working. Wait until I hear from Peter. I put a voicemail on his phone, and I'm sure he'll pick that up soon and give us a shout and tell us what to do. And if you remember just what he done last time, it may be easier, it may not, he may just pull his hair out. Never mind. We'll catch you all later. Bye for now.
Yeah, 73 Bob G0CDX.
Mike 7 Oscar Uniform Tango, calling for any contacts, over. Mike 7 Oscar Uniform Tango, calling for any possible contacts, calling CQ. Mike 7 Oscar Uniform Tango, calling CQ on Echo Link, over.
Mike 7, over.
M6NVO. M6NVO MM9SRU. I wonder if you're still monitoring HubNet, Bob. Go ahead.
Yeah, M6NVO. Yeah, we're still receiving.
Yeah, MM9SRU. Try your gateway now. It says it was last seen 8 hours ago. So it may come on. Looking at the dashboard, MB7IUG. It's saying it's connected now. MM9SRU. Hopefully that's fixed it for you.
Yeah, M6NVO. Yeah, I'll just change to this one and see if it's sorted itself out. I'll come back on this one and let you know. Yeah, M6NVO. No, it's still the same. Just gets the dial in tone.
MM9SRU. Yeah, it's trying to connect. I'm seeing it on the dashboard. It's trying to connect, but obviously there must be an issue somewhere. It's showing that it's trying to connect into the system, but it stays on for like 3 or 4 seconds and then goes off. If I just do it there now, it's shown on the system and then it disappears. So it looks like it's a call to Peter or something. Cheers, Bob. I thought that might have fixed it, but obviously not. Cheers now. All the best, M9SRU.
Yeah, Roger, I'm not on all the time, so if you hear Peter, can you mention it to him and see what he says? And he knows my number to give us a ring, and we can always get on to it and sort it out. I know last time it took him a little while to do it. I put a new card in, and
GB3
new memory card I think I put in the computer, and he reprogrammed a new card, and we put that into the where it goes, and then it worked fine. But something's gone again on there. It's weird, but you can't expect things like this to last indefinitely, can you? It's only just a card needs changing. Well, fair enough. I'll put another card in the computer, and he can program it remotely and set it all up. Save sending it all down and all back up and everything. It's a lot easier to do that. But we'll see how it goes. If you do hear Peter, just let him know. And anybody else hears him, just let Peter know that. And we'll go from there. This is M6NVO. Go back to Sky.
Yeah, cheers, Bob. Hopefully he'll appear at some point. Cheers to now. All the best. MM9SRU, Cleary, Eve, Hubnet.
Yeah, Roger, 7-3.